Hello everyone. You might know me as Sisk from the Hearthstone forums. Today I'll be going through a couple of subjects with you, mainly regarding what new players can play within the game, what decks they can build, what play styles that they can adapt to. Uh, there are a couple of myths going around, especially on the forums, when given advice to new players on what decks they can and cannot build and what classes they should aim to work towards at first. Namely, you will be told as a new player to go for, well, either Hunter, Warlock, or Mage, as they are by far the cheapest classes to make, which is all true, but for those who dislike the aggro playstyle, which some of you certainly will, there are also control options very cheaply, which is also one of the myths that people let you believe is not true. One of the first things people will tell you if you ever want to play control is that they will tell you it is extremely expensive and that you cannot do it until you have a bunch of legendaries. They also advise you to stay clear of certain classes, like, well, specifically warriors if you want to play control, or druids, and tell you that they require a certain amount of legendary or epic cards to function properly. Today I'll be going through with you how to build decks for these classes. I'm gonna pick 3 classes that I think or believe is normally advised not to go for as a new player, and I'm gonna be building control decks for these classes using strictly basic cards, and then we're gonna play some ranked with it. First thing first though, we're gonna have to unlock the classes. This is a completely new account. I just beat the Illidan tutorial, so nothing is unlocked here, and I'm not going to be opening any packs. I'm not going to be spending any of the gold either. It's going to be strictly basic. So, well, let's go straight into it then. Oh yeah, obviously we're going to have to build a deck first. This is, let's see here. The first thing you should do, obviously, when you have a new account, is make your own deck. That's what they advise you to do as well. So we're gonna make one for the mage here. We're gonna stuff some card in it. There we go. Yeah. And there. Put some more in here. This is a good starter. And just put some stuff in here. It's fine. It's not really important for beating the innkeeper here. It's gonna matter more when we're gonna be playing real players. Let's just get some stuff in here. Well, that was it. Let's take these out then. Add in one of these. And one of these. Yeah, let's go. Gonna unlock the classes now. I'm just gonna level up the 3 classes, and I think it's probably just gonna be warrior, and it's gonna be druid, and it's gonna be, well, what is mostly, I think Paladin is the one that are normally considered one of the more expensive classes to play. So let's do those.
You'll need to defeat them. Challenge your favorite hero first. Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
If you don't like some of those cards, you can replace them.
For the Horde!
Oh, that should be all the classes to level 10.
All the basic cards for this class.
Perfect. So, let's go out now. Let's see here. I need to update the decks anyways. I just took whatever I had available here. Right now, the Paladin, the Druid, and the Warrior have all been unlocked now. 10 out of 10 basic cards, so we can build deck for those. Let's gonna see here. Yeah. We're building for control deck here. The Warrior is gonna be about using your weapons as control. For that we're gonna need a bit of health and a weapon, and we're gonna need some executes to take out bigger minions. Whirlwind is good against aggro, so is cleave. Let's see what we have here. We have another weapon. We have some charge. Charges are good for taking out early drops, so we can get to decide the trades. Some weapon removal. Good 3 drops, a couple of those. Good 4 drops. Some taunt. Let's see, probably some heal. And a couple of big minions, because we are the control deck, so we want to be able to at least have some minions up in the heavy side of the mana curve. Stormwind Champion, I've said this before, if this had a legendary tag on it, everyone would be using it. It is the legendary basic minion. Forget about War Golem and the comparison to Dr. Boom or how bad Corehound is. If you want a good comparison to a 7-drop in the basic set, Stormwind Champion is the go-to guy. He is amazing in this in the basic set, and I don't see enough people using him. So yeah, let's have a look at the curve. It looks decent actually. Somewhat strong early game, good mid game, and we can draw into a couple of late games and controlling with the weapons here. That looks fine. That looks fine. Let's go back, make another one with the Druid. Let's have a look. A lot of people will say innovate. I'm not sure about innovate actually for a basic deck. It's maybe for a combo deck where you're trying to push out damage, or you have certain kill conditions, or you want to do double Savage War and crazy stuff like that. We're just going for straight up value that will give us the most amount of wins on the most consistent basis against random opponent in the lower ranks. So we're going to start with a bit of removal, claw, bit of ramp here, just so we can play our big dudes faster. We're going to play 1 Savage War for a finisher, 2 swipes. Gonna play Ironbark Protector for the large taunt, and Starfire as removal. Druids don't have the particularly strong set of removals, so we're gonna have to go with a damage set of removals here. We're gonna go with Acidic Swamp Ooze. Let's have a look. Yetis, Shadow Sun, Razor Fin, taunt again, bit of healing. Starskill Heal is really good as a basic card, because it lets you trade better. You can trade a bunch of stuff, have some damaged minions, you can heal them back up again, let you trade more. It's valuable. Boulder Fist, Stormwind, we still have 3 spots. What are we missing? 5 drops? Okay. Let's have a look. More 5 drops, that's gonna be Frostwall Warlord. Pretty big body for the cost. What else? Maybe a bit more early game, since we have so much late game. What do we have here? Maybe a bit of healing. Yeah, just 1. We don't have a hero power like the warrior that consistently gives us back health, so healing touch against hunters and such will be helpful. We still have... Oh, was that the last one? I think we might take it out then. Yeah, we're gonna take that out, and then we're gonna put in an innovate. Where are we? That's a tough one actually. Yeah, let's do that. We can ramp into some of the bigger stuff much quicker then. That's gonna help us out in the long run. Let's just make sure that we're not missing anything here. That looks fine. Okay. Well, let's do the Paladin then. The last of the set of 3 control decks we're going to be making. We're going to go with some weapons here. Weapons are always good for control decks because they can control the board. They trade favorably. You gain card advantage. AoE, great card advantage. Blessing of Kings lets you buff your small minions so they can trade better. And Guardian of Kings, probably some removal. Paladins don't have a crazy amount of removal, so we're gonna need what we can get here. We don't want to get too heavy on the healing though. 6 Swarm Boosters again. Well, you can see like I'm picking the same set of cards here for almost all the classes, because there are a couple of very strong cards in the basic set for control decks. If I were going for a basic aggro deck, I would probably be going for something more on the lines of, well, let's have a look, something like Wolf Rider, Gnomish Inventor is also really good. Nothing wrong with taking that. Nightblade can be okay in aggro decks if you're trying to run with some of those. I've seen someone use Reckless Rocketeer. It's a decent card until we get something better. But for control decks, there are this set of cards that are just way stronger than the rest of them, and you should be using these. Let's have a look. The curve looks horrendous, and it always does with Paladin. One of the things with Paladin is that they make tokens, so Frostwolf Warlord is always great. Let's see. Looks like we could use a bit more early game. I'm thinking River Crocolisk. They trade well with the 3 health. They don't die to early AoE and stuff like that, so they always get a good trade. Let's have a look here. Maybe a Hand of Protection. Use it as removal. You buff one of your guys with it, and then you trade, and that gives you the advantage. Maybe a Guardian of Kingsmore then. We're pretty heavy-sided here. I guess that's okay. We are the control deck, right? So it's okay if we have like, let's see, what's that, 10 cards above 5 mana? We're just gonna have to do our best to survive here. 1 card more? Just 1 more. That's a tough one. I think we're going with a Holy Light. On one side you can use it to heal up if you're getting low against an aggro deck like McMage. Normally I would put in something like anti-Killbot instead of the Holy Light, but I don't get that option here. So instead I'm gonna be using a Holy Light. If I'm against another control deck, I can use it to trade with a minion and then use the Holy Light to heal back up to full health and gain some additional value out of the minion. Okay, so we have the 3 decks made ready now. We can just go straight into play mode. Oh, I already have 4 packs, 200 gold down here. I've unlocked all the classes now, so I have them all as options. I can pick them all. I haven't done any ranked play with them yet. I have 0 wins. I still have the first blood achievement to get, which we're going to be getting now. Oh, 0 stars. Well, I'm going to be picking them one at a time here. So I'm going to be Warrior, Druid, and Paladin, and back to Warrior again, and I'm just going to be going through them, and we're going to play a bunch of games. Yeah, this is gonna be exciting, seeing what we can do with these cards. I'm not gonna be playing these extensively. This is just a fun evening. It's not like I'm gonna try and push for any high ranks here. This is just to see if you can do your dailies and if control decks like these function in any way here. We're gonna replace all of this. I want 2 drops or I want 3 drops, and I'm getting, no, that's not a good 3 drop though. Now we'll have to see what we can make do with this. Okay, you passes the first turn. I was expecting a Northshire Cleric there or something else. He didn't play anything, so I'm not gonna be coining out my Acidic Swamp Ooze. Okay, well, that's fairly good for us. think we're just gonna be horrible in the way. Next turn, if you place anything with 2 attack or lower, I can coin into my Corcoran Elite and charge it away. Make a good trade that way. Yeah, I like that one. Just have to hope it doesn't draw another one of those. So here we go. Charge. This is card advantage. I'm not going face here. I'm not trying to be an aggressive person. I want to control the board, always keep it down, which means that I'm going to be trading with whatever he plays here.
One shot.
Oh, we had an Elven Archer, which is fine. He probably has a lot of these. Oh, and he has Mind Blast. Advice for any new player: don't use Mind Blast in any of your decks. It's a bad card. It's a really bad card. Don't use it. You see how he spent 2 mana and a card doing nothing. In a couple of turns, my hero power is gonna completely heal that away. He has gained nothing from doing it. So, not worth it. Not one bit. Here we're just gonna trade it up, and we're gonna remove half of this Booty Bay Bodyguard. Don't attack with a weapon. We're gonna use that for more card advantage by killing some of his minions with it.
Get behind me.
Ready for action!
Looks like we're gonna do exactly the same thing as we just did, which is buff it again.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
And remove
Push
it.
forward.
Yeah, we are. Now I have the option of buffing it with Stormwind next turn, or I can play my Arcanite Reaper and gain more value out of that one. Yeah, cards like that I can remove in one hit with the Arcanite, which is great. Nothing wrong with that. And we're just gonna trade. He's not gonna be allowed to buff it or heal it in any way to perform. Right now we have the big minions coming, and he has nothing. He has mind control in a couple of turns, but I'm not sure he's playing that card.
Is someone injured?
Yeah. Let's see what else you have. Nothing. Okay. We're not gonna waste an Arcanite Reaper on his Northshire. So we are just gonna play the Boulder Fist here, and then we're gonna armor up and we're gonna pass. During this experiment, I actually thought about using Priest, because Priest has some really strong basic cards for control decks. Cards like Mind Control, Northshire Cleric for healing, gaining a bunch of life, etc. 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 Also Mage is amazing for control decks. But sadly that would be too easy. I think that there's enough guides out there explaining you how you make decks like that. So I decided to make the challenge, well, a bit more challenging by simply using classes and decks that people normally don't run when trying to build budget decks there. Yeah, this game is pretty much over right now. He's top decking. What does he have?
You have better.
Yeah, it's over. Oh, on to the next one. I expect these first set of games to be over fairly quickly, and then once we reach the rank 20 mark, I expect them to become slightly more difficult. Okay, so we've had a Priestess our first game.
Now
and a mage. Normally you see mage as the
You asked for it.
first set of characters here, classes, because they have, that's what you start out with, that's what new players are going to use during the early ranks, rank 25 to 20. So it's unusual to see priest. I expect to see a lot more mages here. Really good curve on cards we got here. Bit of removal, a 2-drop, and we can even innervate out a 4-drop if we want to instead. So we have some options, which is always nice. Yeah, I'm thinking that we go, we're gonna see what he drops now, but I'm thinking turn 2 Swamp Boost, turn 1 Swamp Boost, turn 2 Shield Master. Or, okay, he played a card like that. That means that we can safely use our, well, it wouldn't make any sense to play the Swamp Boost right now, right? He would just trade, get a favorable trade, would use the coin, gain nothing from it. So instead we're just gonna be using the coin to kill it with the hero power. That is card advantage right there. And we are trying to play as a control deck here, so why not? Yeah, this sets up for a really good turn 2 Shield Master. We could alternatively wait a turn, just play the Swamp Boost turn 2, and then we can taunt up and claw with the innovate on turn 3, and then turn 4 Shield Master again. Now let's just do the Yeti here. It's a good play. We can, it puts more tempo on the board, and turn 3 we can play the Ooze and the Claw if he plays anything that we need to kill. The only thing we have to be wary of is turn 7, where he might have Flame Strike. Other than that, I don't think we have to worry about much here. And he passes the turn. This is going to be brutal for him, because we're not slowing down, we're just pushing on ahead here. Whatever you do, don't use your removal too early. You want to save it for when you really need it, which means that if you place any minions, we're going to be trading mostly. It depends on the situation, but that's the idea of having solid minions like this. You want to be able to trade well. Okay, so next turn he has 5 mana. There's not much a mage can do with 5 mana, and his Snapjaw here is not going to be going through my taunt, which I'm going to be playing. And even though I'm playing a control deck, I am going to be putting on some pressure on him. That way he's going to be wasting his removal on my stuff, on my smaller stuff, in order not to die. That is also a form of control here. Knowing when to attack directly and when to trade, because the trade against the Snapjaw is really not in my favor. I could kill it with both my minions, but I would just lose a minion, which means that he gains card advantage. Oh, what is he gonna do? Yeah, if I trade both my minions in, I would lose one, he would gain the card advantage, and I would just have a damaged minion. So he would have gained like 1.5 card, and I can just kill him here. Yeah, next turn he's dead. Yeah. Well, that's why we included the Savage Roar. Oh, I almost forgot to change the Paladin. Well, the games are really fast now. I'm guessing that once we reach a higher level of opponents, the games will last a bit longer. Right now, they're all using very inefficient cards. Cards like the Murloc Raider with only 1 health. It can be killed by hero powers, which is why I should never use it. Oh, mirror match. hoping for a 2 or 3 drop. The ooze is gonna be great for killing weapons. Probably have a true silver, which we're gonna be aiming to kill. Let's see.
Let me think.
Oh yeah, but back to the fact that we're ending the games fairly quickly now.
Reporting for duty.
That means that we can skyrocket through these ranks. There's no reason we should be playing these guys for very long.
What you want?
That's pretty good for him. That's a really bad card, by the way, but right now it's working for him. I'm just gonna be... Actually, I'm hoping that he's gonna waste his attacks on killing my 1/1s. That would be awesome. Other than that, we're just saving up for a bigger Frost Wolf, or maybe... Wow, really? I'm considering killing that. Yeah, I don't want anything to come out from that one. We're just gonna kill it. I have to admit here, I'm a bit scared, right? Because I don't know if it's a player that was previously high rank and is just fooling around now at the as after the reset. So maybe, yeah. I have to admit I'm a bit scared. I'm not gonna let that one live. Okay, so we have 2 options here. We can either remove it or we can Frostwolf Warlord and gain a 6/6, which he's probably gonna consecrate, so we're not gonna do that. Though he might consecrate what we have now. Yeah, let's do that then. Either way, he's gonna be wasting his consecration. If he consecrates now and uses his weapon, he can't play anything else, which means that we gain the board advantage again, because we can play stuff in response to that. Oh, that's a good one. And equality. See, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. He's just going face. Wow, he's aggressive. That's insane. Yeah, we're just gonna trade here and we're gonna play something and hit face here. Always trade out. Don't let him buff it later with a like a blessing or something. We don't want him to give any buffs. We want to control the board. Let him go face if he wants to go face. We have a healing. We have heals coming up with the Guardian. He's gaining nothing. This is a mistake that a lot of new players do. They are far too aggressive. And that's the Blessing of Kings, yeah. I was worried about. If he was able to attack with it now, that would have been additional damage that we would have otherwise had to remove in some manner. Okay, I think we are just gonna...
That was a mistake.
Yeah, let's just trade it. Nothing dangerous on the board right now. Yeah, we're just building a board here. Can't deal with it. He is very close to dying. I could have used my Hand of Protection, but it felt like a waste when I could heal up most of it with while building the board with the Dark Scale. If I had used my Hand of Protection, I wouldn't have been able to play anything efficiently with the remaining 6 mana I had. So this just seemed more advantageous. And now he's gonna cry because I'm gonna heal up the damage he's done. And I have a much bigger board than him. He only has a single minion in play. And we're gonna say well played back. Just to be courteous. And what happens on his final turn? Not much really. He's gonna concede in a couple of seconds. It's a buff deck. Like, he's probably have champion in there, blessing of champions, to double the attack of that as well. So if he wasn't near death here, he would probably have had, like, that's his combo. That's his gimmicky combo. He wants to buff it. Probably fun to play though. Not very efficient. Not if you just play normally. Oh, I got a mount. Alright. Just keep going. Now it's the warrior. I mean, so far, against these rank 25 opponents, the decks are matching up. Like, we're winning by landslide here. I'm expecting quite a difference when you reach rank 20. Oh, swamp ooze, that's amazing. We are not gonna be using the whirlwind against this guy. And another ooze, wow. Honestly, I would rather have had something else. Hopefully he equips an axe or something on turn 2 that we can just remove. But I'm not confident he's gonna do that. We could have played one of the oozes here, but I really want to gain some value out of them. This is a control matchup, I guess. He doesn't have an aggressive style of play, neither do I. So in the beginning here, we're just gonna be armoring up, drawing some cards. Next turn we can play the Chillwind Yeti. And we're not going to be playing the Corcoran because he might have the weapon. We want to get instant value out of that. We don't want it just to dying to a War Axe. Oh, he's playing Murlocs. What? Really? That can't be right. We're just going to be playing this. We could have charged in with a Corcoran, but I feel like we can gain more value than this from it. I'm wondering if he's playing an actual Murloc deck or if that is just a basic Murloc you get from the basic set that he for some reason decided to include, and I think it is, judging by the Silverback he just played, which is a horrible, horrible card, and you should always try and avoid playing. Yeah, easy trade. We're just gonna heal it back up to full. Now we have 2 Yetis in play and full health. This is not looking good for him. Maybe if he plays an Arcanite Ripper right now, but we have the ooze to stop that. I'm more or less just hoping that he plays another minion with 2 health, so that we can use the cleave here to kill it in an efficient manner. Oh, he has the cleave, but he doesn't kill anything with it. Does he have a second cleave? No, he has the War Axe. Okay. Does he have something else? He has the armor up. Coined to armor up. That is not value. Guys, don't do that. That is not value. Okay, so we are gonna destroy the weapon. We're gonna trade out the 1/1. And to let's see. Let's bring this out of cleave range. We know he's playing cleave, so we might as well play something that makes sure that it doesn't die at cleave, right? Next turn we can play Stormwind Champion. We just drew our basic legendary here, and it's gonna win us the game. Who needs Duck the Boom, right? We have the Stormwind Champion.
I'm not ready.
Whirlwind? Cleave. Wow, okay. Well, that's annoying. Maybe we don't play the Stormwind yet then. We could just play... Yeah, what could we play? What could we play? We could play the charge, kill the guy, and then we play these. They're gonna be great for buffing with Stormwind. Yeah. think that's the way to go here. Don't always play your big guys first, especially not if like the Stormwind, that they buff at the cards. Yeah, what is he gonna kill? Okay. I feel like we should play the Stormwind champion here, and then we should just go face. We need to put some pressure on him here. He's gonna have to trade with the Gurubashi here, which is gonna buff it, but he's gonna be spending several turns on doing it. Oh, plays a War Golem.
Someone carved it.
And that is a terrible card. You should never use that. Okay. Let's see what you draw here. Could be something good. That's not something. Well, it's actually. Well, let's see what we hit. The cleave. That's perfect. There we go. And then we are going to attack space. This way, he has to attack Shield Master first. Hopefully, he doesn't have a way to kill it. And when his War Golem then goes to 1 health, we have the Whirlwind to finish it off. Wow. Let's see if he does it. He does do it. Okay. Well, that makes our turn easier. We're gonna Whirlwind. Gonna play a Children Yeti. And we're gonna buff that Yeti.
We must cleanse the
Then we're
sun.
gonna armor, and then we're gonna go face. Right now, he's in a whirl of hurt. He's trying to catch up to us. He can kill the Stormwind now, or he can kill any of the others, but he's gonna lose the Core Hound in the process, and we're still gonna have stuff on the board. There's the second weapon, which we have saved the removal for. Luckily, he's gonna be taking retaliation damage. Oh, he's so close to dying now. Okay, well that's a Murloc, and it's a bad one. So, we're gonna be removing the weapon, and then we're gonna be going straight to the base. He can't get a favorable trade here. He's gonna be he has to trade here. He has to top deck some removal essentially to stay in the game. And even if he does top deck some removal, he only has a 1/1 left because he's gonna have to use this for trading.
For the king.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna be using most of what he has. Oh, that can't be nice. So, we're essentially in a top deck. That's not a good card for us though. We should remove this. Just so he can't buff it and trade here. Right now we have a bunch of Bolt of Fist Ogres and Stormwind Champions and other stuff in our deck. And a War Axe. Well, let's just put him into lethal range. Now he has to both kill the weapon, kill the ooze, heal up, taunt up. Yeah, I don't think he can survive this. And we end the game at 45 health.
What now?
Locked and loaded.
Do you have a taunt? No. Yes, charge. That's a terrible card as well, by the way. This is not efficient. I have no idea why he included the 1/1 Murlocs. Don't ask me. And there we go. another win. We're on a win streak right now. Oh, we're just gaining gold here. And more quests.
Malfurion versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
Okay, well, this is nice. We have the ramp, which means the mana accelerant, and we have a turn. This is gonna be turn 2, this is gonna be turn 3, and then we have some buffs afterwards. It's fine. It could be nice. Let's just hope it doesn't have the Shadow Word pain for this. Oh, maybe we're gonna play the Chillwind Yeti instead then. Just because of that fact. What does he have for 3 mana?
I am not a morning person.
Okay. I wasn't exactly expecting that one. Let's see here. Oh, Chillwind Yeti is gonna be good. He doesn't have enough to kill it yet. We can kill his what's it called? Imp Master? Imp Master. And it gives it more health. He needs to heal it up now. Or just keep buffing it. Okay. No, that's an option. And he needs to heal it up now, or it goes down to 5 and we can just kill it with hero power. And again, okay. He's going all in with this. Does he have the buff for it? He has the inner fire buff. Well, we might actually lose this then. We need to draw swipe or something. We can play the taunt here. Probably gonna be healing up. Oh, this is brutal. Sometimes the inner fire wombo combo actually works. You just need all the
In the light's name.
all the parts for it. And he has that. Wow. Well, this is gonna be a loss.
Someone called.
And he even plays that one. Oh, what is this? That hurts my heart. Yeah, the Druids have no direct removal in the basic set. Well, they have what they call naturalize. Don't use naturalize, kids. Yeah, this would have been useful for. I guess that's GG. Well played.
Well played. I concede.
And I can't lose stars. Let's keep going.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Yeah, that priest player must be ecstatic right now. I don't think his combo that's like 1 in 10 or 15 games he gets to do that. That must have been nice for him. No, it's a mage again. And he's ranked 22. He probably has a flame strike this time around. Okay. I guess it's a stall tactic. some sorts. What does he have now? Like Frostbolt?
Get in there and fight!
A buff. Okay. I hope he trades. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh, that was not a very long turn. Let's just make him waste his hero power on this one then. By forcing him to use his hero power on this, we make sure that he can't play a 3-drop essentially. That's all there is to it. He's gonna trade. Oh, okay. That would have been a bit strange there. That would have been a wrong play for sure. Yeah, don't waste concentration on these two things. Polymorph. That is not worth it either, and he didn't. He forgot to attack. Let's see. Should we just buff it? Yeah, we should just buff it. It's okay, he gets a favorable trade against this, but we got a bunch of minions in play. This way we have an easier time gaining board control. We could have played True Silver and hit the 0-2 and then just trade it, but that way we wouldn't be left with anything in play. Now he's gonna have to spend his hero power, and he's gonna have to spend other cards if you want to deal with what we have in play, which means that we have the 2 charges of the True Silver to use at another time, or we just play the Boulder Fist Ogre next turn, gain some value out of that. Going off cold? No, Frostbolt. Okay. Now he has the hero power. And he didn't. Okay. Oh, that's good for us though. That's really good for us. Now let's play this. Do this. I don't think he's gonna be making the right trade next turn either. Right now he should be using his Harvest Golem on the 2-2, which I doubt he'll do, but he should do.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, that's good for us. That's a perfectly even trade for us by buffing the Boulder Fist.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
There we go. And since we are not going down in health, this is where I want to use the Holy Light and just attack. Normally, if I was playing against an aggressive deck like Hunter, I would have used the Holy Light to save myself, but I'm not going down in health here. He's attacked like 3 times so far, and I'm still at a very, very high amount of health, and I still have a bunch of healing incoming, like Dark Skill Heal and True Self Champion, so I might as well prevent some of the damage coming in the future turns here. He reached the 7 mana point, which is the Flame Strike turn, and he just played that right into my Boulder Fist. I have no idea why he would do that, but he did. Yeah, I'm gonna buff it up, kill it. Now we're gonna play the True Silver, trade it off, use the Recruit to kill out the remainder, and now we are in full control of the game. I can't see how he can make his way back from this. Doesn't take much. Like he does a couple of wrong trades. We get some favorable trades because of his mistakes. Now we're in control of the board, and there is not much he can do from here on. Yeah, don't have an issue with that. Oh, okay. And why would you do the last thing there? We're just gonna be playing, just gonna be healing up.
Reporting for duty.
This way, if he does another flame strike, well, at least we're out of flame strikes then. But also he can only ping away one of these, which leaves the other one alive. And we can buff that with the Blessing of Kings if we want to. Fireball, okay.
For Najata.
We have the weapon and one of the recruits here. Take that out. And we're gonna kill that damage right back up again. And go.
Reporting for duty.
Playing control here, keeping control of the board, doing favorable trades, going for card advantage. You only need the basic cards for doing this. Don't listen to people telling you need expensive legendary cards to pull this off. You just need to clear his board every turn, do it in the smartest possible way, and think about the cards that he can play, like Flame Strike. Oh, he has a Rocketeer. Yeah, he's gonna trade. See, right now he's wasting mana and he's wasting his cards on killing nothing. He just used that, instead of using his hero power, he used that to also kill the recruit. Granted, he's not gonna be getting far, like a lot more value than that, but that's still not good value. Gonna trade this. In case of Flame Strike, we don't want him to be able to kill most of our board. Yeah, you can do the math. He could Flame Strike, ping this, attack in there. We would have a 1 health Bolt of his Ogre left. This way, if he has Flame Strike, we'll have a far higher health Ogre. And why he just did that, I have no idea. He didn't gain anything from the health. I think he's conceding in a couple of seconds. Don't rush yourself here, unless we're gonna, no, we're not gonna get it. Don't rush yourself here. He might draw Polymorph, something, so what you want to do is spread out the amount of damage you can do, which means that it's better to have 2 Bolt of Fist Ogres than deal 4 extra damage now and then lose this plus the buff to a Polymorph, for example.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting I need to change it.
Garrosh versus
A hunter. Okay, well, let's see if
Begin.
this warrior is up to the task of dealing with this hunter. Let's hope for something a bit cheaper on the mana. This whirlwind is going to be great if he is one of the aggressive types for taking out small charge minions, stuff like that. We have the War Axe, great opening card. Oh, let's not rush things. We can play the axe on turn 2 and then coin out either Yeti or Ascension. Perfect target for the axe. Yeah, it definitely looks like he's just a basic hunter here. Probably has a bit of beast synergy in his deck. Nothing massive. We don't need the taunt here. It's not like playing against a face hunter where you have to fear dying to a bunch of rush stuff. So you don't have to start out with the Ascension here. You can start out with whatever will trade better. Okay, so you have a boar. Yeah, he has the boar. Okay, that's a 2 card for 1 card here. That's excellent for us. That is what we call value. And let's just play another one. So yeah, doing stuff like this is not a good combination. You need to take something out that's seriously large to justify an attack like that. And here we are just gonna play. I think we're just gonna play the taunt, and next turn we are gonna execute the Gurbashi. Yeah. Okay, so what you just did there, I am 100% expecting. That was such a strange thing to do. I'm 100% expecting that to be an explosive trap, since he did that in advance. So right now I'm just gonna kill this, and then I'm gonna trigger the explosive trap, since the board is clear now, and I'm just gonna play something big and scary. You have to be a bit more sneaky about your plays here. You can't just reduce minions beforehand and then hope the other player doesn't guess which secret it is. It might work while he's still playing at rank 22, but that is definitely something he needs to improve on. Oh, he can give it a charge. He didn't attack with it though, even though he can. Yeah, we're just gonna play some stuff here. We're gonna buff it.
Must cleanse the sunwell.
Attack him. Right now we're in control of the board. We have a far larger hand. This is exactly what a control deck wants. We're not trying to rush him down, but he's definitely not putting up a fight here. Always remember to count up your damage before you kill stuff like this. Just make sure that you can kill him. No reason to waste time by clearing when you had lethal. And I did it again.
Malfurion versus Uther.
I will fight
Okay,
with
so
honor.
Paladin.
I must protect the
Let's see. We don't really have any good early drops here. Maybe the swipe is good for his recruits and stuff. Yeah, let's do this then. And we get something for his True Silver Champion.
My greetings. Someone call the doctor.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna do anything about that. I'm not gonna be wasting my coin on killing that. It's gonna die to swipe or something else at a later point. So be it. Like, that is not gonna kill us. Don't freak out because you see something like that.
Reporting for duty.
We're just gonna be playing like normal here. Getting some mana. Hopefully play something slightly bigger now that we can swipe, kill all his other stuff with, gain a value swipe. The wet dream of a control deck here. Yeah, something like that. Right, perfect swipe target. Gain maximum value. It's gonna be crying. Now look at our hand compared to his now. Next turn we can coin out a Bulldozer Ogre. We have all the options here of playing into the late game. Or we can just kill. Now let's play the Bulldozer Ogre. Yeah, let's play the Bulldozer Ogre. He has no way of dealing with it. He can trade. We're not afraid of the 3 damage they can deal to us right now. And in case he drops something a little bit more scary, we can Starfire this engine and then just trade with our Ogre here.
Let me think. Ready to ride.
Oh. I wonder what he's gonna... Oh, okay. Is he gonna spend both of them on killing the Ogre?
Someone call the doctor.
Oh, perfect. Now you see, we can... Well, we could actually swipe it. Can we afford to take 6 more face damage? That's a bit excessive, right? I don't think we can. We're just gonna do it like this. And then we're gonna trade. Yeah, we don't want to go to 10 health here. We could have swiped it and then attacked it with our face. We would have gone to 11 actually because of the 1 health here. Still far too close to death. I don't like death, especially not when we're this much in the lead. Let him empty his hand again. We have a swipe in that case. Yeah, Hammer Wrath. Right now, even though he has more health than us, because we're playing the control style, we are far ahead of him. Hard count, and that is gonna take over in just a couple of moments here. There we go. Next turn we have a huge Warlord. If it doesn't deal with the board, it's gonna need an Equality Consecrate combo, and I don't think that his particular deck has that combo yet. He has a Consecration though.
Ready to ride.
Okay. Oh, I think we're just gonna play this then. Yeah.
For the wild.
We're just dropping from this point on. It's just about dropping 1 big minion after another that he can't deal with and that we can trade with. Yeah, he's just wasting his consecrations on nothing really here. He's not gonna be able to deal that last 13 damage to us, especially not when we're gonna be toning up. Holy Light. Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
In that case, when he has that much health, it's better to use Holy Light on something other than your own face. You're not really getting enough value out of it.
The Frost Wolves stand
We're just going to be playing a bunch of big stuff here. And this is the time where he concedes. Look at our hand still. We have removal, we have Savage Roar Finisher, we have Stormwind Champion. He has nothing. Well, yes, World Arena. Just a bad card. But other than that, doesn't have anything. So we're just gonna finish it here. Goes our win streak bonus again. Change it to the Paladin next. I mean, so far we've only lost to Inner Fire Priest that got insanely lucky, and that is fine. Like, losses like that happens and can't be avoided. The thing to note here is consistency, which is exactly what this deck is built for. It's okay if we don't win every game, because we're going for consistent wins. Like, we want to have an equal chance against most decks here, and especially in the early ranks, that should be possible. Well, we're playing against a rank 20 now. Let's see what type of deck he has. If it's a Control Warrior or a Grim Patron. Maybe it's just a basic deck. Oh, it's gonna be exciting to see if he has a War Axe here. He might. He doesn't. Okay, well, that's good for us. Because we're just gonna keep playing stuff. All these decks have one thing in common, which is why I classify them as control decks. They all have a decent curve, they have a way to deal with early game, and they have several late game drops, like Guardian of Ancient Kings, Stormwind Champion. They might not be your classic late game drops, like you would normally find, like Ragnaros, Dr. Boom, or Ysera, whatever. They are just a tad higher in mana, but serves the same purpose. You don't need to have that high mana cost in order to play a control style deck. Right now, we're not going all in phase aggro. If you place anything here, we're gonna be trading, unlike a Face Hunter. Oh. Well, that's not good for us. Okay, well, yeah, we can just keep stuff alive here. It's just a shame wasting this. It really is, but I think that leaves us with most stuff on the board. It's a weird card thing, so I guess he's very, very anti-aggro. We have in fact drawn a little too many early drops this game around. Like, look at his hand right now. We may have board control, but it doesn't take much to kill it off. Whirlwind here. Oh, an Axe Flinger deck. That's interesting. Don't believe I've seen one of those before. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna you want to spread out your options here. You don't want to have it all in one basket, so buffing the highest health one is not the best option. I chose the Silverhand Recruit because it dealt precise damage. It had 5 health. I wanted to deal 5 damage and not waste a bunch of damage. And I wanted to split it out so that I have a 3 health here and a 3 health here. And I had some other minions to trade with later as alternatives. Yeah, execute. You see, if I played it on this one over here, he would have executed it and removed most of my threats in one go, which is not optimal in any way. Let's see here. Well, we need to deal 7 damage. We could deal. He has already used both execute, so we can buff, double buff, deal 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do that.
Cleanse the Sunwell. We must cleanse the Sunwell.
7. There we go. Split out the damage. His whirlwind or whatever he has becomes weaker now. I'm assuming, since he has Axe Flinger and he has Gurubashi Berserker, that he might also have some sort of AoE effect to buff those cards. Right now, can I deal with that in an efficient manner? 666. And he's not a very high health here. Maybe I should just go for it. At some point you just go for it. You see, okay, I've controlled the board for long enough. Now I'm just gonna make sure that he dies. This prevents him from using weapons. I'm not in any immediate danger of dying, since I have 30 health. He has a taunt. It's not gonna help him. I'm gonna burn right through that taunt. He's gonna trade there. Consecration. Let's use that. Consecration. 3 damage minion. And then we have the kill. Okay, so our first rank 20 opponent wasn't all that difficult. We're rank 20 now as well. Let's keep going.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Oh, he's probably some sort of a Sioux Warlock. Don't see many handlocks at these levels, so I'm gonna keep the War Axe, and I'm gonna hope to get something else. Whirlwind is okay. It can take out a lot of the Sioux Warlock's basic stuff. Okay.
Greetings. Why do you call?
Yeah. Either a Demon Lock or a Sioux Lock here, and we can take out the first thing he plays without any problems. You can tell that he's wondering right now what to do. I can't play anything into that axe, or it will just die, which is true, but that's not a good way to play around stuff. You eventually have to play something. You're just gonna get locked out of the game. You have to play something now. Next turn I'm gonna be playing something for 4 mana, and he's not gonna be able to catch up with that.
I wonder.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not really That's not really a good play right there. You want to save your removal for minions. Using damage like that on face, especially when you have this much health. I could understand it if he was on low health, but since he has full health, he's not really gaining anything. He just removed 2 armor from me. Next turn I'm gonna be armoring up, and he has done nothing to me. It's like he didn't do a damn thing. That's fine. I can remove this. This is the whole idea behind playing warrior control with weapons, that you can use your health as a resource. Oh, this is going great. We have 2 Yetis right now. Right now, I can almost say that he's gonna have a hard time catching up here. He's gonna need some amazing
They'll
draws,
never know what hit 'em.
and that is not one of them. Yeah, we're gonna trade here. And we're gonna play... let's just play a bunch of stuff here. He needs like a Hellfire right now to be able to catch up, and I'm still gonna have 2 minions on board when he does Hellfire.
The gates are open.
Wow, this is awesome. Now we're gonna play the Storm Champion, buff all the minions, have a perfect trade here. Something I would otherwise have considered dead already. And he's gonna concede now. So we're not being an aggressive deck here. He let us play the cards we wanted on curve. We had to play each turn, right? He let us play them each turn on curve because he was afraid of the first Fire War Axe. He really just needed to play something into that Fire War Axe. Just get the kill. He was afraid of his stuff dying to the War Axe, so he avoided playing stuff. Which is not correct, because the War Axe is just going to stay there until the next turn. It's not going away. So you might as well play something into it, preferably something with 4 health, if you have something like that, or something very small that gives a worse value to the War Axe. That could be a, I don't know, a 2-2 or a 1-1. If you have that, you can play it into it, and hopefully the other person will use his War Axe charge on that lesser minion and gain less value. But you need him to spend the charge regardless. You can't just let him sit there and build up his board while you're afraid of him using his weapons on you.
Versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect
Okay.
the wild.
Let's see. Can't use any of this. This might be one of the runs where we get overrun by a priest. They have fairly high value, and we are just drawing high cost cards here. Oh, is it gonna be painful? Whenever you see a starting hand like this, don't freak out. It's okay. You might draw what you need from the top of the deck. So, even though it looks really grim right now, we have several cards that we can draw that are useful within the next few turns, and we're guaranteed in our hand, like this. Perfect. We're guaranteed to have decent mid-game and late-game just from the hand here. So it's not the end of the world. You might draw as the top card a 2-drop or a 3-drop, and you're still in the game. Yeah, sorry, I have to do this. It's my OCD.
Must move quickly.
Oh, is he roping us or is he AFK? That's the question. We'll find out in the next 3 seconds. Looks to be AFK. One thing to remember here against an opponent that is AFK, do not overextend the board. It is better to just gain an advantage instead of him playing Circle Arcani, killing your board on turn 4. So we're gonna play one more minion, and then we're just gonna be going face.
Quickly.
I've seen far too many times where opponents have tried to brawl turn 5, like like it seemed like they are AFK, and then come with a brawl. I've never fallen for it, because I always have this rule about not overextending. Oh, he might be back here. Yeah, is he gonna play something? Or has he actually lagged out? No, doesn't feel like it's value enough yet. He has the coin, right? Yeah, let's just do this. Don't want to press my luck. I mean, he's still there, I think. He's disconnected from the server right now.
Hand is too full.
Oh, that's too bad for him. I thought he was gonna come back and do some shenanigans, trying to like do a circle Arcani. But apparently no. Well, that was an easy game then. I had my fears about priests.
Uther versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
We're gonna do this. The problem is that they often have Shadow or Death for this. No, Shadow War. Is it Pain or is it Death? Is the big one. Pain is the small one. So we're gonna hope he's gonna spend it on the Race of an Hunter. If he's gonna spend it.
Reporting for duty.
I don't think he has anything. Does he have something for 2 mana? Nope. Thought so. So now we have board advantage here, right? He's gonna have to do something real soon in order to catch up. He can't just rely on his big stuff. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Unless he has Arcani, which is also a possibility. And now I'm gonna play something that doesn't die to Arcani combo. You can play the Organized Circle, which deals 4 damage to everything, but you won't be able to finish off the Sinjin Shieldmaster. Unless, of course, he coins into a 1 mana heal. No, he doesn't. Okay, well, it's gonna end badly for him then. This is gonna end really badly for him. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that can't be nice. Oh, you see, this is my epic giant for 5 mana. It's almost like it's almost like a molten giant. Just basic. Like, who wants a war golem when you can have this instead? Okay, does he have it? He does have it. He was just looking for more value. Unfortunately, my stuff is so big that he can't gain enough value from it. That must suck. Yeah.
In the light's name.
Okay, so the main problem here is that he most likely has the circle to follow this up. I would love to just... Well, I could actually just heal this up. No, I need to... That sucks.
I wonder.
Could just consecrate and let him do the circle. Not the circle. What's it called? The 5 mana AoE priests have. I could do that. And then just hit him in the face right now. I think that would scare him. Yeah. Because if he spends his next 5 mana on this, that means he has no mana left to play other stuff. So I can play stuff, get the board back, and he's gonna die. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Does he have taunt or something? I mean, what is taunt gonna help you? 3 mana. Death. Okay.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Well, that's GG. Well, my basic cards are doing really well here. We're skyrocketing up through the ranks. We're playing control. Just killed him with my 8/8 giant. I mean Frostwolf Warlord. I had my legendary Stormwind Champion in my hand as well. We're already rank 18. Moving forward.
Garrosh versus Gul'dan.
Oh, Warlock. Oh, that means it's probably gonna be... Shoo. Don't see, again, you don't see much handlock at rank 18. So I'm gonna assume Sue, which means I'm gonna keep the cleave and I'm gonna keep the war axe. And I'm also gonna keep the Yeti, just in case he lets me coin it out.
Greetings.
Oh, it's a nice curve we have here.
What you want?
Okay, so it's a... It looks like a basic Warlock. You should never use this card, no matter what rank you are. Try and avoid it if you can.
I will enjoy
You
what
should never use this card whatever rank you are. Try and avoid it if you can. That is also a terrible, terrible card. So yeah, don't use that. I'm hoping he's gonna play something else here, at which point I can attack with my war axe, cleave. I'm also hoping that he goes face, obviously. If he goes face, I have several options: cleaving, buffing. Okay, that's also an option. Yeah, perfect cleave target here. Attack, cleave, and just armor up. Here. Awesome.
We must cleanse the sun well.
Oh, with no buff. That must be painful for him. Alright, it is some sort of a Sue deck he's running. It's just not very refined, definitely. So we have some power turns coming up, either the Bolt of His Ogre or a couple of buffs here. Oh, Mortal Coil. Oh, he has a second one. That's why I wasn't afraid of doing it. And life taps. And I wonder now, how is he gonna deal with this one? That can't be nice for him to see. You see, you don't need like big expensive legendary cards or epic cards. You just need solid cards like Bolt of His Ogre. And here again, we're gonna lose a bit of life, but we're gonna kill his stuff the best we can, leaving him with nothing on the board while we build ahead. We're at half health now. It doesn't matter. We're in complete control of the board. He has nothing to respond with. I mean, not even I don't even think a Dr. Broom would change the game right now. Bane of Doom. Duraxis. That's nice. I got a legendary. Okay, so we're just gonna taunt up, gonna kill the wolf, and we're just going face.
The sun well.
I think we have Leaf with Mike's turn, so his legendary pull from the epic Bane of Doom is not gonna help in anything. Keep your calm when you see this. Why would I waste all my efforts on killing his 15 health minion here when I could just kill him? Even though we're the control deck here, you don't always have to clear minions when it's no longer in your favor of doing so. Yeah, he's gonna concede now.
Do you need a blessing?
Now, let's keep going.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Yeah, this is too expensive. Maybe you want to keep the swipe, just in case it's something like Mage. Could be at this rank. Could be. Certainly fits. Nah, not really. Let's see. Could be an aggro mage of some sorts. This is definitely a sign that it was a good idea to keep the swipe. If it's an aggressive deck with no turn 2 play, that's just sad for him. Okay, that puts us in a better spot here. We have the perfect curve again. 4, 5, 6. Maybe a swipe in between. He's just wasting his hero power, not developing the board. Yeah. Again, these you need a very specific deck to gain any value from these. Otherwise, they have next to no effect. Frostbolt, okay. Okay. See, this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. He would have pretty much gotten the same results. Oh, okay. So he coins and he pings. So that cost him a coin to do so. He had like a 1 1/3 chance to hit this and 1 1/3 chance to hit it again. That's my math is also not what they used to be. It's a very low % chance to do anything of value there. We're just gonna be playing on curve. Next turn we can play the Yeti and hero power or whatever. It's better to use your mana efficiently if possible, and a 5/5 is better than the 4/5. You don't always want to go for maximum value with this. There's no reason to do that. But we could bring that out of... No, never mind. Let's just play stuff.
For the wild.
At this point, Flame Strike is okay. We're not going to be filling any more on the board until he has something that we can trade with. So he has to play reactively right now, which allows us to make great trades and stuff. Crossbolt, okay. Yeah, and we're just gonna Starfire this. We have a couple of these. So let's do that. Yeah, so he used a polymorph. What did he use it on earlier? Was it a Yeti? Yeah, what is he gonna do when I start playing champions and protectors? This is why, if these had been Ragnaros or Dr. Boom or whatever, he would be complaining about OP legendary cards when I started playing these, because he had used his removal inefficiently. Which is the #1 reason why a lot of new players or low ranking players are struggling to deal with legendary cards, because they simply play their answers to them too soon or on the wrong targets. What good was that? What is it gonna do? What did he accomplish by doing that?
Behold the might of Stormwind.
If he doesn't remove anything, we have lethal on the board. If he flame strikes, he can't kill the champion. I can buff it next turn to pull it out of range.
Someday I'll be just like you!
Yeah. Okay, do we have lethal? That's a lot of damage. That's 8, that's 10. We don't have damage. We don't have lethal yet though. Well, we could just do this.
For the Alliance. For the wild.
Yeah, he's gonna have to heal up now, or he's dead. Look at our hand difference. He used a bunch of inefficient cards like Mirror Entity. Is it that? That's what it's called, right? That put 0-2 taunters in. And all he got for it was stalling me a couple of turns. Now that I'm now I'm way ahead and I have a handful of cards, even though they're basic, they're all better than his. It's not just about using basic cards or expert cards. You should be using efficient cards. And there are efficient cards in both sets. Expert cards and basic cards. Often players don't use the efficient cards, which is why they feel like it's an uphill battle against most opponents. They just don't have the either the efficiency or the stamina within the deck to keep pushing through with value and advantage. You don't need to rush the opponent down to avoid his legendaries when you could just outvalue whatever he has on the board. And this actually looks... now let's try and get something else. Wow, that's some early stuff here. Let's hope he's playing something aggressive. We're gonna be coining out a 2-drop, that's for sure.
Why do you call?
I'd probably be coining out the Swamp Boost then. We're coining out the Swamp Boost because it trades with this. And even if he buffs it, we still kill it. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. And that's fine with me. You can play the Wolf or an Abused Sergeant, that's okay. He needs to play something, that's the main thing. We force him to play stuff. So Immortal calls it. Now he doesn't have mana to play anything else. Hopefully, nope. So we can play our stuff now and gain the board advantage. Harvest Golem has actually looked pretty good for him. We're gonna play the Race of the Hunter and we're gonna attack his face. There's no reason attacking the Golem here. We want him to make the trades. They're not gonna be good either way. Implosion. Oh, that's bad for us. Okay, well, I guess we just have to taunt off and hope for the best here. He has everything he needs here to clear, so he can trade, and we will have exchanged boards. The only problem is that he's taken the lead now, which means that he gets to decide how the trade goes and in what order, and he gets to play stuff afterwards. Or uses buffs in between. So now I have to respond to his 5-mana drop, which luckily for me is an Annoyatron, which is in no way an immediate danger to anything. And he had life taps. He puts almost no pressure on me, which is excellent.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, he's considering tapping again. Dark Bomb, okay. So he has to play something for 2 mana. Right now we have the buffs. Yeah, we still have the buffs actually. Perfect. Okay, so the only problem here is that we set up for an AoE of some sort. Other than that, we have successfully gained back the advantage we had before off board, but we are weak to stuff like Hellfire or Shadow Flame, etc., etc. Next turn we can play The Frostwolf Warlord with a token, which means that he's going to be even bigger. Hopefully he doesn't have an answer to that, and that could win us the game right there. Could also play the Stormwind to buff our dudes. We have options. Okay. And 7. No, yeah, we're just gonna be playing this then.
Push forward.
Yeah, we can't let that grow any bigger. That's not gonna work. We can wait with the Frostwolf Warlord then. He's in no rush. We can make tokens every turn. So at some point he's gonna come out and he's gonna be big enough.
I wonder. My eyes are open.
Your magic shall not save you.
Okay. So I think we're just gonna draw a card here. See what we get. And the kings. Pretty good. I'm not sure we're gonna use it yet though. Just gonna trade. Gonna heal him up. We're not in any immediate need of healing here. So there's no reason to waste it on ourselves or save it up. Might as well make sure that he can't die to small time AoE and that we can trade with him again afterwards.
Get back, you scurvy dogs!
That's the Shadow Flame. Okay. Let's just play these two here. That's fine. Doesn't matter that we don't get the heal. It's the biggest menu we have, the highest mana, which means that it's on curve with the hero power, and it's more difficult for him to deal with.
Powering up! Portals online!
I am not a morning person.
I can ease your pain.
Okay. We probably have to kill this one, since he can't buff it.
Why do you call?
And we don't want him to buff it. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do that.
To battle!
We could either play this or the other. Let's not overcommit then.
For justice! Reporting for duty.
Do I have to?
Mulliganus. Okay. You can only kill one of them. That means that I get to trade them off next turn. Oh, he wants to go face. Yeah, no, buddy, that's not a good idea.
I wonder.
Yeah, that means you have to sacrifice your blood imp as well. Oh, you could also use the... Yeah, that's fine. And there. Okay. 9 life. Well, aren't we lucky that that's exactly the damage we have here?
For justice! The Frostwolf stand.
There we go. Still have board advantage. Killed the killed the legendary. Have the blessing of kings. do some shenanigans. He just tapped himself.
Tazdingo!
Okay. Implosion. 2 imps. Okay. 7. Well, that's a big difference. Yeah, let's kill it all.
Reporting for duty.
That's pretty good. We still win though. Unless he can kill it. Which I doubt again. Okay, well, it's going fairly well here.
Garrosh versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Oh, that's not a good starting hand.
Or death!
Yeah, let's try and get something else here. I'm excited to see what kind of rogue this is. If it's just like a combo rogue with weapon buffs, or if it's, you know, the new oil rogue, or if it's just a value rogue, or an aggro rogue. That's also a possibility apparently. Well, let's hope he plays something else then, so we can cleave. That would be nice.
Mind if I roll need?
Wow. I think we're just gonna whirlwind then. Yeah, no reason to go nuts here. Yeah, that dagger is really not scaring me. And he uses a charge, which means that he probably doesn't have a weapon buff. So I feel far more safe now using my Yeti. He's some sort of tempo rogue or aggro rogue. Oh, he hit me. I thought he was going to hit my Yeti there for a second. We have the oozes in the deck somewhere. Those are going to be helpful at some point. Let's just buff it here, make it more difficult for him to deal with. He can backstab this. That will be totally fine. That just means he has one less backstab to deal with the big one. Okay, so he has a backstab for that.
Your magic shall not
And then
save.
silences it. That was the wrong order, buddy. You need to silence first and then backstab. It would have one less health now.
Push forward.
We're just gonna trade here. And then we are gonna heal this up. Okay, now we have 2 Yetis in play. We have a buff in the backhand. And we have our basic legendary coming up.
To Northrend.
Oh, he can't. Well, he can use the... He's going face! Wow! Okay. Maybe I should just go face then. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. And we're just gonna heal. Because why not?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay, maybe he's gonna trade here. See if he can get a kill. We have answers for whatever he
This guy's
plays here. Don't understand that one though. Oh, he took the other one as well. Okay, good. Let's see here. We could just run it in, really. We have 8 damage right now. That's not enough though. I wouldn't call that a safe play by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe we should just cleave, whirlwind, trade. Well, this is a tough round actually.
What now?
I mean, this prevents him from using his weapons. I like when he can't use his weapons. Yeah, you can equip that. What are you gonna use it on? Just gonna give up and die? Can't leave anything alive now. That is the point of a control deck as well. Sometimes you just need to know when you can go for the face and just ignore his minions, because he's also a value control deck, and sometimes it's better as the control deck to take the aggressive option if it is presented to you. Okay, so he wasted 7 mana on that. That's pretty good.
Don't mess with Tusk.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I will be your death.
No, he's not happy. I don't know how to respond to that. Okay, so we're rank 15 now. Okay, I think it's time for a break, and then we're going straight back into it. That will have to be a second part then. Okay, so we are back from the break, and let's continue where we left off. We're currently at rank 15, 1 stars, and I believe we're gonna play the Druid next here.
Malfurion.
Okay, so it's a hunter.
Let the hunt.
It's gonna be exciting to see which type he is. I think we're gonna keep the swipe here, just to have some. If it's a very aggressive hunter, we need the AoE that swipe provides. We're gonna keep the wild growth. That allows us to get our bigger stuff out quicker. And good, we get a taunt, early taunt. That's gonna be helpful against hunters. We also get the late game taunt. We're not gonna use that anytime soon, but it's nice to have anyways. So it's gonna be a turn 3 Senjin, which is okay. Oh, this guy has Nax unlocked. Could be a face hunter of some sorts. Could also be a control hunter.
To my side.
Animal companion. That's a good one. Let's see, we're gonna play Senjin here. Let's hope he doesn't have an immediate answer to this. Let's see. Yeah, let's hope he uses the spider to kill it. It sets up for a perfect swipe then. Let's see. Does he take the bait? doesn't take the bait. Yes, he does. Well, that's good for us. Certainly good for us. I think he's regretting his decision right now. Let's hope he plays something with 1 health. That's not 1 health. That's really not 1 health. Senjin here is... Oh! And we draw a perfect answer to that. Right on curve, guys. Right on curve. Next turn we can... He just used one of his Hunter's Marks, which should mean that our Iron Bark is safe. And here he uses the second one. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Yeah, now he doesn't have the burst needed to kill our Iron Bark in 1 hit. Perfect. So he can't reduce the health now. He used most of his cards. He doesn't have the necessary stats on board to kill the Iron Bark. We're in pretty good shape here. I'm not gonna lie. Kill command, okay. Still has to use the... Yeah. Now let's hope it doesn't have the Houndmaster. That would be bad. Perfect. I mean, we're still getting fairly low on health here. We're halfway down. But at this point, we are gonna be playing stuff that can actually stop him. And we had a bit of healing left in the Dark Scale. Using our hero power once every turn is gonna be useful as well. I mean, I'm thinking that he's pretty upset about all the taunts here. Nothing to kill with the Stampeding Kodo. That's pretty lucky for us. So yeah, we're just gonna be trading out now. Like this. This sets up for a very good Dark Scale heal next turn, where we can bring our stuff back to full health. We have the board right now. We might even make a huge Frost Wolf. Place the bow and a Snapjaw. Okay. Can't really use the bow because this has 4 health. Feel like... Oh, he didn't use the bow. That means that we can just destroy stuff. Ruin his day. There we go. And we're just gonna hit his face. I don't think he can come back from this. He needs some amazing set of cards here, with only 2 cards in hand and hero power. And he can't break through the taunt right now. Sludge Belcher, okay. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Let's see. Does he want to attack? Yes, he does, okay.
Where shall I strike?
Oh, this is okay. We can use that to clear away this. Now we should have lethal. Oh, yeah. No, the win streak continues. Oh, just got a quest. Destroy them all. Oh, I guess we're gonna get that regardless then. Unless we suddenly stop winning.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine!
Yeah,
will
this hand
fight
doesn't work.
with honor.
Let's just hope that we get something else. Preferably something 2 mana and 3 mana. 3 mana, 4 mana, 2 mana. Perfect curve here. Oh, that's so good. Let's just hope he doesn't have an answer for all of it. Flame it. I mean, the River Crocodile is nice. We can just hope that he's gonna go face with this, because that will let us buff it next turn and trade. Yeah, it might look like we get to do that. Yes, awesome. This way we get to keep our Crocodile alive. There you go. He probably has a buffer for the egg now and can trigger it. Mortal Coil, okay. Does he also have an Abusive Surgeon? That would suck.
Put this apple on your head.
Knife Juggler. Okay. Coin. Abusive Surgeons.
Get in there and
Yeah.
fight, maggot.
Damn. Oh, this is brutal. We don't have a way to clear. Nope. Nope. Just gonna have to play stuff. Hope for the best. Right now he's in a very dominating position here. An implosion with Knife Juggler out. Luckily it's only 2, which means that he has to trade something. Okay. Yeah. This is kind of bad. I mean, we could play the Shield Master and hope for Consecration. I think that's, sadly as it sounds, our best bet here. Yeah, let's do that then. Power overwhelming, so he doesn't have to trade. Oh, this is bad. Okay, yeah, we lost this one. He got a great opening, and we don't have anything to respond to this. Well played.
Well played. The victory.
Whoops, almost did it again. Have to change the warrior.
Garrosh versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death!
Yeah, I don't want the 7 mana. Ooze is gonna be great against his True Silvers. We're probably gonna be doing this on turn 2 and this on turn 3. Secret. Okay. Yeah, most Paladin secrets are not worth playing. I'm just hoping that this is
Put this apple on your head.
that could be a good one though. Let's see here, we're gonna coin this out.
Don't mess with Oscar.
Didn't trigger, which means that it's not Repentance. Is that the one? The one that reduces my health? Which means that it's probably the one that activates when I attack. Yeah, that's probably the one. Cockhammer. Okay. Okay, let's see. should we just destroy this then? Yeah, we should just... I mean, it's not gonna use the next turn anyways. But we want to... Oh, let's hope for some bad juggles then.
Put this apple on your head.
Another juggler. That sucks. Oh, please miss. No, he has to. Damn it. Oh, maybe. No. That was too much to hope for. Does it come back with 1 health? No. It buffs something else. This is okay. I can deal with this. I can either charge it next turn or I can play the taunter. We're gonna go to fairly low health, but it's okay. We can manage.
I wonder. Reporting for duty.
I guess that's okay, or we could just kill all of it. There we go. Should we play this just to play it? I think the answer is yes.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Sometimes it's okay not to get the buff. Just want something out that can trade with other minions. But he is reaching 6 mana now. Muster. Okay. It's gonna hit my face.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Maybe he has the Quartermaster Cumber, so I think we're just gonna play the Testinko and clear one of these. This way he has to use 2 of them, if he buffs them, to taking out the Testinko. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen now. Quartermaster? Yeah. And then he's gonna use his weapon to clear this one out. Okay, this way sets it up for the best mana wise. We use all our 7 mana. Next turn we get to play 2 4 mana cards if we need to, in order to trade better. He's just going face here. I think we lost this one, guys.
Reporting for duty.
Does he have anything else? Nope. Okay. Well, let's start removing stuff then. Yeah, like that. And then we
Where shall I strike?
clear. 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 Ah, there we go. He can still deal 3 damage to us. If he has a true silver champion, we're dead right now. So it's not looking good by any stretch of the imagination here. We just have to hope. And here it comes. Come on, just buff it. Yeah. Well played.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've gotten a bit unlucky here for the last couple of games. Let's see if we can turn that around. Oh, almost did it again.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Okay, we're gonna remove the arm bark. We're gonna keep the swipe. That's gonna be either a turn 3 play, because of the wild growth. Could help us deal with some aggressiveness, or we draw into a 3/4 drop, which we can play instead if it doesn't
Hello.
turn aggressive.
My greeting.
Hello to you. He has the coin. That sucks.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Yeah, there's no good target here for swipe, so we're just gonna play the Testingo. Hope he has to waste some removal on it. Like Flame Cannon. Okay. Unstable portal. Well, that's godsend. There we go. So that clears his board. He still has the initiative, but we can play the Bolt of his Ogre next turn. He probably has to fireball it down. Oh damn.
I am ready.
Okay, we might not want to do that then. That's probably a mirror entity, which copies our minions. So we are just gonna play this
We
then.
must cleanse the Sunwell.
For the wild.
And then we're gonna kill this.
We must
We don't
cleanse
want to
the
give him a
Sunwell.
Bolt of his Ogre. That's for certain. And we don't want this to trade with our own Shadow the Sun. So yeah.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
We traded. That's good for us. There we go. Let's see if he has the Fireball or the Polymorph for this.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have
The Emperor. And he wants to copy it. Yeah, sure. Let's heal this up. And then we can kill it off. There we go. Leaves this out of ping range. He has to use Flame Strike or double removal, or he has to trade. That's his options. Oh damn! It's a Flame Waker deck. Oh, he got unlucky. That's good for us. Please, no. Oh, damn. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, well, that's okay. We can just kill this. Oh, we got screwed. That's no good. I'm so sad right now. Yeah, that's no good. I mean, I could have expected it was something like that, but because since he used both mirror entities, but I couldn't use anything else. What am I gonna use? Starfire? Right now I'd rather use Starfire
Someone injured?
on this. Oh, he's not gonna be healing anything though. Got a discount on that one from the Emperor. Yeah, let's just kill this then. Draw a card, see what we get.
For the wild.
Okay. Maybe we're lucky and he can't deal with the arm bark. That would be nice. Yeah. Let's try that. See what happens. Yeah, that's the fireball I was expecting. Trade. Gets another one. Oh, it's bad again. I'm just gonna play some big stuff here. I mean, it's probably another counter spell, which is lucky that we drew the Innovate then, because that means we have something to play before we use Starfire next turn. We're just hoping here that he doesn't get a Fireball, essentially. Which he might have. Could just have the kill right now. He has the kill right now, okay. Well, it happens.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Was it the same guy? No, the last guy was Harry. I mean, it's an okay curve. Let's just keep this. Even though the ooze is not going to do anything, it's a decent size to kill stuff with. So we can maybe get a trade or something.
Well met.
Hello to you.
What to do? What to do?
Oh, he's one of the slow players. Let's hope he doesn't keep that up. Okay, so that's good for us. We get to set the pace here. We get the first minion on board. He probably has a response to it. That's fine. We can play something else after that. So now we're... that's not good. Yeah, we're gonna save the coin here. And just make a hero power token.
Reporting for duty.
Wow, okay. I guess we could trigger it now. Or maybe we should just give him one of these. I know that I can deal with this minion,
For duty.
and he has to either use his hero power on killing this or killing this, and either way I'm gonna be able to trade the other way around. Yeah, so he kills it that way. Let's see what he has here. Arcane missiles. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. So now we're just gonna play Ascension. He can take it out with the Frostbolts, Fireball, something like that. Frostbolt here. Yeah, that's nice. Let's give him one of those. It's not one of those. Okay. It's one of these. It's not one of these. Well, then we get to play this one. I was checking here first if it was mirror entity, then I was checking if it was counterspell, and then well, that was pretty much it. At that point I knew that it's either it's most likely ice barrier or ice block. We're gonna check now with an attack. It's not. Okay, so it's probably ice block, the one that prevents you from dying. I mean that's fairly good for us. Here, let's see if he has another fireball for this one. This could be a freeze mage. There's no way of knowing, except for the Alexstrasza that might come at some point. But he has an unusual freeze mage.
I wonder.
I have a Guardian of Kings in my hand to deal with an Alexstrasza play here. Yeah, we're just gonna play stuff. I mean, right now we have the initiative, we're controlling the board, he has to respond to our things. He's a mage, so he has the cards to do that. Loatheb is one of them. And I think we're gonna make some trades here. We're gonna hit the Loatheb here. And trade up. And trade again. He can ping this off now, that's fine. That means that he uses his mana on that. He's not pinging anything else. Malagos. Wow. Deal 8 damage. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna feel so sorry for him. He didn't hit it! Oh my god, he didn't hit it. That's so funny. Okay, so we have to kill Malagos. He hasn't played any minions yet, which makes me like this. This is quite dangerous. This could be. This is so bad. He could fireball kill me next turn, but he could also just play another Malagos if this is Mirror Entity or something stupid. But I think we're gonna have to kill it just to make sure here. It's not duplicate. It's not duplicate. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's good. If that was ice block and he suddenly had damage to the face spells, we would be in a lot of trouble. We would essentially just lose the game. Perfect. Okay, so we made the right decision here, which made him concede. If we had just attacked his face, triggered the secret that kept him alive for a single turn, we would have lost this one. I bet you he has like a fireball and some frost bolts in his hand. getting that additional spell power from Malygos is pretty devastating when you're playing against the mage. Oh, I signed up with Paladin again. Ah, never mind. We'll just do another one afterwards.
Uther
Another
versus
mage.
Jaina.
Accelerator. Not the same
You
person.
asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, so we're gonna keep the weapon and we're gonna keep Senjin. Since we get the coin, we can play it on 3 and then we have a 4 drop. That's too many though. I would have liked to see a 2 drop here. Or a 3 drop. 2 drop would have been better. At least we have the consecration if it's an aggro deck. Which it might look like it is. No, that's the 3 drop at least. At least this time he doesn't have the coin. Let's play with the mana worm. Oh, he got something he couldn't play right away. That's usually not a good sign.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, well, this sets up for a true silver, which we can just play now. Take the board away from him.
For justice.
There we go. Next turn we can remove whatever he plays, hopefully, and play our Sunjin. Yeah. See, he's afraid right now of what we're gonna remove with the weapon, so he lets us play stuff without contesting it. Doesn't work like that. You have to play stuff. It's better to use the charge, to force me to use the charge, than to not play anything.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Fireball. Okay. That's a bit extreme. We're just gonna play another one then. Yeah, then we're gonna remove this. There, we have board again. Does he have another fireball for it?
Truth is my shield.
Oh, he has one of those. That's no good. Let's see, next turn is turn 7, so he might have the flame strike. So we're gonna play 1 card, and we're gonna play
Reporting for
a
duty.
hero power. This way, if flame strikes, he will still have to attack my Senjin, and he can't ping it away.
You call that?
He can buff it, okay. Oh, he got that from, I see. I see how it goes.
Suck steel, swine. Don't mess with Tusk.
Okay, so we're still not committing fully to the board. He gets a favorable trade here. We have the Hammer of Wrath to deal with it. Or the Consecration. Yeah. Looks like a Consecration turn. Or does it? Yeah, it does. Let's just kill stuff. I mean, we don't get bored. He still has a minion left, so we can't let this live. That's just too much damage from a mage. At least we drew the Holy Light, which can give us some reach here. I think we're playing Boulder Fists, and we're playing the one with the highest amount of health, which is the River Crocodile. This way, if he pings and his flames, damn. Yeah, this is not going very well. Does he have another spell? He might have another spell. Just needs it. Okay. Well, that's very good for us. Since we drew the consecration here. That is a highly problematic there. So I think we're just gonna be playing stuff here and healing up again. I don't want to be. Well, we can't be double fireballs. Oh, can we? Was that the previous mage? He hasn't used the fireball yet. This one, has he? Yeah, he used it on Senjin, right? Oh, mix the games up. Flame cannon, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna be healing up here. That's a great draw for us. Puts us away from lethal range and puts a big body on the board.
The light does not discriminate.
Double Kazan. He's afraid of the mirror and hunters.
Justice.
Okay, so right now we're just battling back and forth to gain board control here. Unfortunately, he has to clear. That's really unfortunate for us. At least that means that his flame strike is now gone. That's a big plus for us. And I think we're just gonna be
Reporting for duty.
making a frost wolf here.
Stand ready.
Yeah, let's do that. This way, if he wants to clear it off with the hero power in combination with the dark scale, he can't clear the silver hand recruit, which means that we can buff it next turn.
Let the pain speak to me.
Okay. So he lets us kill it with this then. And now we can play the boulder base. We're not gonna be letting him. We're not gonna let him draw a bunch of cards here. With the acolyte, he might ping it himself, which is totally fine.
Someday I'll be just like
Okay.
you.
That's really bad. That's really, really bad for us. Okay. Guess we're just gonna play this then.
Reporting for duty.
That was bad. And he has the fireball as well. Okay, he uses to draw. I think we lost this one as well.
Reporting for duty.
There's no real comeback potential here. If we just make a big one, he's gonna freeze it. And he's just gonna hit face and win here. Well played.
Well played.
Okay, well played.
Well played.
The victory.
Wow! Almost did it again. I think I'm too tired to play now. It got a bit late before I went back again. I think it's hurting my play here just a bit. Might have to try again tomorrow after this game. See if we can't work our way up the ranks a bit with these decks. Should be
I
possible.
will fight with honor.
I mean,
Victory or
certainly don't think we've reached the top of the potential for these decks just yet. It's just gonna require me not to be tired, so I don't make so many mistakes. Chow. That's perfectly fine. The War Axe can deal with that on turn 2. Since he's just gonna be attacking our face now, and not one of our minions, we're not actually losing any health from this.
reporting for duty.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, so we have turn 3 Wraith of Finn, or possibly Cleave if we play something that we need to deal with, something like a Knife Juggler. Well, we could kill it with the axe instead. That's an option.
I wonder.
Ironford Wristling. Okay, I think we're just gonna remove that with a weapon then. Yeah, let's do that. I was thinking about coining out Ascension. There's no reason to. He's allowed to trade with the boar here. We can buff. Okay, so he's gonna clear out. That's fine. Because our Ascension won't die to the champion alone. And turn 5, we can play a Bolt of the Silver. This is one of the things, right? He can only deal 4 right now. He has to use additional cards. Spell-like. Okay. Okay. Well, let's do it like we planned. And play the Bolt of Silver. He might Consecration here, kill both of them. I guess that's okay. Okay. Let's see what he does here. He hits my face. He hits my face. Now, good thing we have the Cleave here. I think he's gonna be sad that he went face there. And I think we're gonna play the Wraith of an Hunter. I don't want to play the Cork Run. I want that to be sort of a semi-removal. I want it to come as a surprise. There's no reason to deal the damage right now to his face, because we're not gonna be gaining anything significant from that. And the Shield Minibot. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, like this. Like this. Like this. And then we can remove it. This, which sets him up for perfect consecration. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I mean, the consecration is perfect here. He has to play it. He doesn't play it.
Not a morning person.
And that's not good for him. Now, well, then we get some good clears here. Trade. We're gonna trade, and we're gonna trade. And we still have the board here. That's unfortunate for him that he didn't have the consecration. He could really use it at that point. Now he's gonna have troubles removing the Stormwind. And he has some Exna. Okay, shouldn't run my Exna in your deck. Just FYI, if you ever unlock that part of Max. Yeah, let's kill this. Let's buff this so it trades. And I think we're just going to trade with the rest of it at this point. Okay, so we should have this game in the bags. We just need him to not have stuff like Equality Consecration. And we should be fine.
None may challenge the living flame.
Major Domo. I almost feel like, should we... I'm gonna see if I can... Yeah. There we go.
You have awakened me too soon, Executus.
Yes, I know I have. Okay, I think I'm going to bed now, and I'll play this tomorrow again, and we'll see how far we can get. I feel like it will be better when I'm not this tired. So, see you guys tomorrow.